me tell you what you need tonight. A little something to whet your appetite, and it's gonna make you feel alright. Sweet Gravy and Carmen Kirk, check them out as they go to work. Congratulations on your new podcast. Now open up a can of whoop ass and blast, blast, blast. This is Angelo, and I hope you like the show. Wow, yeah.
Ooh, Carmen, welcome back to another episode of Sweet Gravy. Have you noticed anything different?
Like what?
Anything about me that I've been doing lately that is different than normal?
Like what?
You haven't noticed?
Nope.
I've worn the same shirt for 3 days.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Do you, boo?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm currently unemployed, and this is my unemployment shirt.
Yeah, that's why you smell so bad.
I don't smell bad.
Have you taken a shower in 3
I
days?
took a shower today. I took one yesterday.
And you put on the same shirt?
Yeah, just wearing the same shirt.
And didn't wash it.
Right.
Okay, if that's what you want to do. Just be fucking stinking for 2 weeks.
But I don't stink. It's not like I'm doing anything.
I guess.
I'm just wearing the same shirt.
Yeah, but you get too hot.
I have different underwears on.
You get too hot.
I have different shorts.
You get too hot.
It's just the same shirt.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you think
that's
that's fun?
No, I don't. I think you sweat too much to wear the same clothes. Oh my God, you're so hot, especially at night. You're like, you want to put your whole body on me, and it's like within like 30 seconds, I'm so hot, I can't even. I'm like, get over there.
Yeah.
Then you're like, move over. You're taking up all the bed.
Take
I'm
up
like,
the
no,
whole
I'm
bed.
not. You don't know where you are because you got on those fucking.
You don't like my blindfold.
You got on a face mask.
Right.
You don't know where you are in bed. You're hitting your head on a wall. Like, you're all over the place. I'm like, no, Kirk. I'm not in the middle of the bed.
Sometimes I do hit my head on the wall.
Yeah.
I hit it hard.
I know.
It's like, bam!
Because you don't know where you are because you got that face mask on.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's so I sleep so well with that on though.
I guess.
Yeah.
Man.
Because
yeah.
it covers my eyes, and then it's got speakers in your ear holes. So I've listened to the same book for like 2 months, 3 months, maybe even longer now.
Because you fall asleep before you finish anything.
Well, I've listened to it through and through. It's just, I don't know, I guess the narrator
puts you to sleep.
puts me to sleep. And sometimes I'll just sit there and I'll just laugh. It's so funny. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Kirk has gotten this great opportunity for a new position and a new change in life.
And we'll talk about it later.
We will talk about it later, but in the meantime, he has some time off. And yeah, it's going to be a lot to deal with you 24/7 like that.
Why?
Because you're
not used to me being
I'm
around.
You're mischievous and you like to pick at me and fuck with me the whole entire time.
Right.
And I don't know if I can take it the entire time. Like yesterday, I get off of work. I'm so hot. I've been going full speed for 8 hours straight. I'm extremely exhausted. And before I even get to the car, I see you staring at me. You're ready to start picking at me.
Because I've just been at home bored.
Yeah.
I need something to do.
And I'm just like, oh my God, stop. And then we go into the grocery store. And here you go. I'm like, why he ain't just stay in the car?
What am I supposed to just do? Sit in the car?
Yeah.
We needed eggs.
Because you're going to come. Yeah, but I can get the eggs. You're going to come in and I know you're going to be messing with me.
I didn't, though. I didn't mess with you at all.
No, you do. Like, when we go into the grocery store, I go into a certain door, you got to follow the rules and go into the right door. I don't want to follow the rules like you follow
And
them.
everybody was going every which door.
Yeah, because you're the only one following the rules.
Right.
Okay, so don't.
But we went in through the exit door, right?
Yeah.
And there were like 15 people that walked out as we were trying to go in.
Yeah.
And so we had to stand there and wait.
No, but no one cares.
But if we went in through the entrance, we wouldn't have had to stand
You're
there.
thinking too much.
No.
That's why you got to stay in the car because nobody thinks that much in a grocery
There's
store.
a reason these things are in place.
Kirk,
it's to make things
everybody in the
simple
grocery
and
store,
easy.
they're just there to get their items and leave. They're not thinking too much into following rules. You don't have to follow every rule.
I gotta follow them all.
Yeah. So if you
Rules
want
are
to follow
not meant to
rules,
be
then you
broken.
have to stay in the car. And they are meant to be broken. That's the whole point of a rule is to be
No.
broken.
That's not true. It's for order.
Yeah, I guess. But nobody follows it. The grocery store is just a place where like people just go in and get their stuff. It's like you see people are in the way, people are in my way, I'm in other people's way. It's kind of an unspoken thing and nobody gets upset about it. It
I
just
get
happens.
upset.
Yeah.
I say, get out of the way.
You're like you're in those people.
You know what I
way.
saw?
What?
There was this mom with like 2 little kids, and they had like a bouncy ball.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of the big, it wasn't like a little vending machine bouncing ball. It was like, the ones on the rack, like $1.99.
Yeah.
The big bouncy balls. And they were bouncing this ball around
In the store?
in the store, and it hit this lady.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what the lady did?
What?
She apologized to the kids. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Mom looked at the lady. She got hit with the ball and she apologized. That's how crazy this world is today. You hit me with a ball, I apologize to you.
I mean, if the kid hit me with a bouncy ball, I'm not gonna. I don't care. It's not gonna bother. I'm
But
not
I'm not gonna
apologizing.
apologize.
No, I'm not apologizing. Get your kids. Oh my God, my job. These kids come in and you can hear them down the line. They're screaming, and it's like, oh my God. So you feel like it's okay for your child to just scream around everybody, and everybody else gotta listen to it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. Control your children.
Yeah.
And you know what else? You saw the bouncy ball situation. I see this man, and he has his toddler, maybe less than 1 year old, and he's in the basket, no shoes on, snotty nose, touching everything. I don't understand why people bring babies out with no socks on. Put socks and shoes on them. They have shoes and socks for babies. Like, why are they not wearing shoes and socks?
Maybe they kick them off.
If you tie them, they won't kick them off.
You don't think so?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, sometimes, but like, come on, man, you can't. You see it all the time. People bring
I
their
guess
babies
like
out.
little kids' shoes aren't like really shoes.
Right?
Like they're not like
No,
flexible.
no, but they're there to have something on their feet, so they're not just toes out in the wind. Like you don't wear your feet out.
His toes in the wind.
It's just silly, I think, and especially to have it in a basket. Because like, are you gonna clean that basket off? Your snotty
No.
nosed child? No, you're gonna just leave it for somebody else.
Leave it for the next guy.
Man, it's so gross.
Yep.
COVID nightmare. So we're lucky that COVID is settled down because that's a nightmare. Kids is a nightmare for COVID.
Yeah.
It's spreading all the germs.
It's grossness.
Mm-hmm.
Previously, before I went to the grocery store with you, I went to the grocery store without you.
Mm-hmm.
And I found the most special treat. The most special, beautiful treat that there ever was. You know what it was?
What?
A banana bread Pop-Tart.
Mm-hmm.
This is so good.
I
Who
can't.
would have ever thought that you take a Pop-Tart, which was the classic flavor? I would say chocolate, but it's just strawberry is like the classic like Pop-Tart flavor, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Or cinnamon.
Cinnamon apple.
Yeah.
Apple cinnamon. Is it an
That
apple
one,
or is it just cinnamon?
brown? I'm not sure.
Cinnamon brown sugar.
Yeah, that's the one
what-
I like.
But they have this Pop-Tart, and it's a banana bread Pop-Tart, Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it tastes like?
What?
Banana bread.
Oh my God.
Who would have thought?
It's just like some things doesn't need to be touched. It's like they just go too far with everything.
Why?
Yeah, kettle corn peeps. It's like, and then they make all this weird shit for people like you because you go in and buy it. Every time they come up with like a strange situation, here come Kirk. Oh my God, I'm gonna buy kettle corn peeps. Who does that?
It's interesting.
I don't think it is.
You like Mike and Ike's?
Sure.
Did you ever see that they had like popcorn flavored Mike and Ike's?
Oh no, I can't.
So good. And then you know what else they had?
What?
Cherry cola, Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
That was pretty good too. They
I
had like
can't-
because
I
it's
can't
like
do
movie
the-
theater, food.
Right. I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't do. I mean, when you were younger, Mike and Ike's were fine, Then they had all of the blue ones.
I was a hot
and
tamale guy.
I liked hot tamales too.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, those are good.
But then, like,
I'm older now. I don't eat as much candy.
you realize that, like, the middle of the Ike and Mike or the hot tamale, it don't have no flavor. It's the shell around it. You ever put a hot tamale in your mouth and you just suck the shell off?
That is so gross. No one does that for a reason. Eat the damn thing. Now he's just a little fat kid sucking off the. You just got to get all of it, huh?
Get that heat.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the inside is kind of a weird
It's
texture.
just a clear gummy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not a big candy person. I bought those sugar babies because it was nostalgia when we went to the little candy spot, and
We went to like this like old fashioned candy store,
yeah,
and they had like all they're not rare.
they're not.
You just
rare,
don't
but,
see them everywhere.
Oh yeah, they're a lot
Which
of
I guess
places.
would be rare, but like if you went to the grocery store and you went to the candy aisle, you would find sugar babies there.
Right, but
You
most
just don't
stores.
see it as you check out.
Okay, so a lot of stores don't carry them because there's no demand for them
Right.
anymore. It's
But if
not
you went to like a Walgreens, they'd be there.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
when
I mean,
they've
you
got
know,
an aisle and a half of candy.
when you see like
But you saw it and it caught your eye, and you're like, man, I haven't seen those.
I haven't seen sugar babies in a while, and I'm sure they stale.
Mhm.
But sugar babies are always taste stale, anyways.
Yeah.
and that's just what
They only
are.
made so many, and they just haven't sold them all yet.
So yeah, it was a cool little store. I got you some chocolate dipped Oreos and some
But
sugar
they weren't
babies.
actually Oreos.
Yeah, they were their version of an Oreo
Yeah, they were like a graham cracker
type deal.
type thing.
Dipped
on
in
the
chocolate
inside. But
with-
they were circular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I haven't even opened up the sugar babies yet. And then like the Reese's Pieces, those are still there. I got 3 chocolate bars in the freezer. I still got the vanilla ice cream. I'm just not a sweet person.
You don't like the candies.
No.
That's okay. You don't have to like it.
I mean, if I get the munchies or something, then maybe. But like, that's rare. So the candy just sits there.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. But when I was younger, I used to like certain candies.
Of course.
Starburst was when they had the green pack of Starburst, the tropical ones. Oh, those were my favorite. Then they
Man.
got rid of them.
This guy that one of our dealers where I worked, he gave us like a supply pack of like just like treats and stuff for 4th of July. And he had the little
They gave you a pack. You only brought home popcorn. What you do with the rest?
I left it there.
Oh my god!
I put it in a hidden spot so they're gonna find it after I leave.
Why you do that?
I don't know. I just did.
Kurt.
I thought about it after I left. I was like, they're gonna find that stash there.
But why would you do that?
Because it was like in the way, and then I was just like, get this out of here.
it wasn't anything that was that important. for
Yeah,
you
it
to
was like
take.
little tiny mini Tootsie Pops.
Yeah.
Like, you know how the owl goes 1, 2, 3. It's one you could actually bite on the third one and go all the way through. Like it's
Yeah.
a little tiny.
Oh my
like, Tootsie
god! I
Pop.
would have liked that.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, they gave us the little 2-pack of Starburst.
Mm-hmm.
And so I grabbed one of those because it was for the group. So
Right.
I grabbed one of those and I opened it up. I got 2 oranges.
Oh no!
Oh man, the 2-pack, like
Yeah.
it's just,
You
and I
get
got
I
2
was
oranges.
like,
in
that's
there.
so
And
bad.
I'm like, man, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 2 lemons than 2 oranges.
Because I would assume when they're manufacturing those and they're putting those together,
randoms.
they're just in a big pile and they're going through the machine like.
Yeah, two.
Yeah. So whatever you get is what you get.
Yeah.
But man, it sucks when you get 2 oranges or 2 yellows.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like,
man, I don't want these.
I don't want
Like,
2
you wanna
oranges.
Throw them in the
Oh,
garbage.
man. Yeah. You can't give me 1 cherry, 1 strawberry?
Mm-hmm.
I get 2 oranges?
Yeah.
And it was just like I opened it up and then I saw the 2 oranges there and I was like, oh man.
Did you eat them?
Oh yeah.
Oh, gross. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah. I had the 2 oranges.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Vitamin C for the day.
That's so funny. Because at our job we'll give because it's a family owned place, and it's kind of geared towards families. You know what I mean? So, if we have small children, they got like a balloon tank, and they'll give like for like birthdays and for like the little kids, they'll give them like a balloon or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then at one point, it was only the orange and yellow balloons left. And I don't think any of the kids wanted those balloons.
Like, I
It
don't
was
want
like,
that
oh, we don't want
yellow
we don't
balloon.
want the bad Starburst balloons.
Orange balloon.
Nobody wanted them, and it was like, man, they had to get more colors because they're like, hey, we need to get purples and reds and blues and stuff.
We don't need
no
those orange
yellows
and yellows.
But the pack comes with
Comes with the same
everything,
amount,
and then all the orange and yellow ones are left because the kids asked for different colors, and then at the end you just got all the yellows and oranges. It's like eventually they stack up and you have like full bags of orange and yellows because
Right.
none of the children want them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you gotta do
interesting.
them for like parties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or they just sit there mostly. Kids are like particular. They be like, I don't want that one. It's like, Jesus.
Like, we got all these yellow balloons.
Mm-hmm.
You want a yellow one?
Yeah. No. Nobody wants a yellow one. But yeah, it's interesting you found these banana bread Pop-Tarts. It's just I don't care for I like banana bread. Give me a banana nut bread. I like that. Not in a
Same
Pop-Tart.
thing.
Not a Pop-Tart flavored banana nut bread. It's like, no.
You know what I find weird is you look at the outside of the Pop-Tart box, right? And it says 8 toaster pastries. That's what they call them, right?
Right.
Toaster pastries. But it's 4 packs of 2.
Right. That's 8.
I know. But why don't they say 4 packs of 2 toaster pastries?
Because it's 8.
Don't you think that that's kind of weird?
I think that that's more writing.
Why do you think they say 8 toaster pastries?
I think that that's more writing and it's more ink you have to use. And if you print millions of them, that's more money you're spending by putting four packs of 2 instead of 8.
The color's already going on the box. Whatever.
Yeah, but
it
it's
is.
4. But you put in 4 packs of 2 instead of just put 8.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't like that.
I don't like it because nobody's eating one Pop-Tart. Do people eat one Pop-Tart?
I do.
You just eat one and then you put the thing back in there?
Uh-huh.
Just a loose Pop-Tart?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Oh my God! You also on top of the Pop-Tarts that you sent me a picture at work yesterday, and you made ramen with the last pack of ramen we had, and you made it with cheese and everything. And I knew that pack of ramen didn't have the spice mix in it anymore because I used double for the one that I had.
Right.
Which you hate when I do that.
Yeah.
Well, I needed 2 packs of sauce.
You don't
in mine.
need 2 packs.
Oh, I wanted 2. So I used 2 packs, and then you didn't have no spice pack, and then you're like, yeah, I didn't have a spice pack. I had to like.
I made my own.
I had to make but we have a whole bottle of it in the cabinet.
Okay.
You got to pay more attention to the stuff we have in the cabinet.
Why?
Because there's some goodies in there that you probably don't even know in there.
Yeah, there's goodies in there that you know that are in there, but you just won't try them. Like banana bread Pop-Tarts.
Oh no. What if I got crazy and ate all your banana bread
I'll
Pop-Tarts?
flip out.
You see what I'm saying? So just keep me away from them then. That's so funny.
I would go crazy. I would be like, where am I? And then I'd bring it up 3 months from now.
Yeah.
Be like, man, I had this. It was like this anniversary of Miller High Life.
Oh, here he come with this. You keep bringing this up.
And they sold champagne bottles of Miller High Life, and they had like the foil around them, like it was like a bottle of Cristal or something, you know. And I was ready. It was around New Year's time, and I was like, okay, today's the day. I bought 2, had one, you know, and then I was saving the other one.
Yeah, but he drank the first one.
I drank the first one. Yeah, I also bought it.
Yeah. But I think I bought one of them. I'm pretty sure I bought one of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I bought one, and then you drank it, and you bought one, then I drank it, and then you got mad that I drank the second one.
I got mad that you drank it because it was gonna be like a special treat, and then I come.
It wasn't
home-
special when you drank the first one.
No, because there was another one.
Oh my God, Kirk! Do you realize how your brain operates? It's crazy.
I'm an only child.
I know that. You got it so bad. You'll be like you just bought cream cheese and like these bagels, and I bought bagels too, and I used some of the cream cheese, and he's like, "You're a cream cheese thief." What?
Yeah, it's cream cheese bandit. Yeah.
Yeah, we share, Kirk. You always do that. Like,
yeah, but then when we share and I look into it, there's none in there.
yeah, but we both used
It's all
it.
gone. and it wouldn't have been all gone.
I literally
because I take into account how many of something I can use, right?
yeah, but
I
you
know-
don't do that when you share. Well, who does that?
I know that I have this much of this and that much of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know whenever I get that box of double chocolate brownie batter crave, I know that it's 3 bowls, and the third bowl is gonna be late. I'm well aware of it.
So if I eat a bowl, it just mess your whole life
It
up.
throws off my math. Yeah, it's true.
Like I have to tell you, I'm like, hey, I had to put these steaks in the freezer. You're not eating them, and you're like, oh, though they're for you. No,
You brought
they're
those
in
home.
they're
Yeah.
in the refrigerator. They're
Yeah,
for
but
the
you
people who
brought
live
them
in the
home.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't just go grocery shopping for myself when we
I
both
know.
live
That-
together.
That's how we do. I get a taste for something, I go out and I get it.
Yeah.
And then if I don't have the
That's why I have to give you a list. Like, can you pick up these things? Because Kirk will just go and like get the things that he like. He don't even think about me. And then I go shopping and I get things for the house.
Well, you should just like the things that I like.
I don't though.
But then if you take the things that I like, then I'll get upset.
You got to be better with. You got to be a better sharer. You're not a good sharer. The refrigerator is one of those things that like got you, that stress you out.
Yeah.
That's why like even when you have your beers in there, I drink 1 or 2, and you'd be like, "You drink one of my beers?"
Yeah, it throws off my mouth.
But then you'll take a half bottle of my brandy and cook sausages with it or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't have it both ways
why not?
because it's not Kirk's
But I'm
world.
using it to cook.
So it don't work that way. You're crazy.
Uh-huh.
So it's one of these things that you always that you're super particular about. You don't like when I eat food in the bedroom, when I eat in bed. But I like to eat in bed.
Right.
And
Like a weirdo.
Kirk's like, "You're chewing too loud. Get out of here. Get in there."
Yeah. Because this week you woke me up in the middle of the night while you ate. Like a
Goldfish.
beast. A behemoth.
I was eating goldfish.
Right.
Yeah.
You know how weird that is?
Well, I woke up. I needed a little like 2 a.m. snack.
Uh-huh.
So I woke up at like 2:33 in the morning, and I was like, "Man, I go get me some ice water." Because I always had ice water in the refrigerator. I went and got some ice water, and I was like, "Oh, those goldfish will be tasty right now."
Mm-hmm.
But you have to realize that I made pork and beans and franks and a loaded potato. When I sat down and saw how much food it was, it made me not hungry. From like, if it's too much food, I'll look at it and it'll kill my appetite because I know I can't finish it. I know it's too much.
I may as well have none of it.
So it'll just. So
Yeah.
I took a few bites and I was like, ugh. I threw it in the garbage. But then at 2:30 in the morning, I'm starving because I haven't eaten anything,
Yeah, because you made too much food.
and then I didn't want to eat it,
Right.
and then I threw it away.
So I guess I'll just have a goldfish.
So I woke up eating goldfish, and Kirk was like, "Stop it! Get out of here!"
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah.
Well, those goldfish got to go in the garbage now, but I have a whole nother bag in the refrigerator in the kitchen.
I know. That's weird. You bought 2 different bags of goldfish.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I just did. And I also bought Cheez-Its, white cheddar Cheez-Its, and those were by the bed. And I had popcorn too at the same time. So I had 3 different type of snacks
You're
to
having
eat
too
at.
many snacks in bed. It's so weird.
You think that's weird?
That is strange.
I don't think that's strange.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think that the
To want
majority
to
of people eat snacks
to
in
want
bed.
to eat in bed? That's weird.
I think most people eat in bed, Kirk.
I don't think so. I think that you're not supposed to eat in bed.
My mom, she'll have a full plate of food in bed.
crazy.
And sometimes she'll roll over and wake up with the whole meal on her back.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine.
She'll wake up, she's like, damn, I rolled over on the food. Now she got a full plate of like chicken on stuck to her back in the morning.
You're supposed to eat where you eat, and then your bed is for sleeping.
Yeah, when you pay your own bills, though, you make the rules. You don't have to follow those rules.
I don't know.
That's really funny, though. So I was in the house and I heard something come on I don't know if it was the TV or it was your phone, something you were playing, and I heard it and I didn't want to see it, and I walked away really quick and I was irritated immediately. And it was a Willy Wonka remake,
Yeah.
and that made me
A new
angry.
Willy Wonka movie.
Please leave it alone. You
Why?
guys already screwed it up with
It
the
actually
second
looks
one.
pretty good.
I cannot watch any remakes of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because it's no way you can make over Gene Wilder's performance.
Okay.
It's like nobody can remake Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's just too good.
So this is about, you know who Timothy Chalamet is?
No.
He like the young up and coming, kid actor. Well, he's in his 20s, but
Yeah.
he's a young guy, good looking guy.
I'm sure if I saw his face, I would know who he is.
He's playing the Willy Wonka, and it's about him starting his chocolatiering, career.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it looks good. Hugh Grant, he's the Oompa Loompa. You know Hugh Grant?
No.
You don't know who Hugh Grant is?
Mm-mm.
He was like in all the rom-coms in the 90s, The Englishman.
Mm-mm.
No.
Sometimes I know by face, not by name. I'm not good
Anyway,
with it. It's
he's the
too many
Oompa
names.
Loompa. He's an old man now,
Mhm.
Hugh Grant.
Mhm.
And like he's
Is
super
he actually a midget?
No.
See, now that's not okay. And that's the reason why the small people, they have an attitude about that. They're saying it's a lot of us, and everybody don't give us the opportunity.
I know, but it's kind of like the last Willy Wonka movie, the Johnny Depp one, where they're not little people, they're little people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They're not actually.
They don't have like dwarvism.
dwarfism.
Yeah.
They're just small people.
They're just people that are on a smaller scale.
Right.
Yeah. Like a fourth the size.
Right.
Right.
They need to. They got it. Because you hear, like, I forget the guy's name.
Don't you think that that's more correct than having a little person painted up as a creature?
No, because that's what the first movie did.
Okay, but
Let it be what it was. We enjoyed that.
I don't know.
Everyone enjoyed
Anyway,
it.
it looks like it's a Christmas movie, you know.
Oh my God, and it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to leave good enough alone. Sometimes you have to leave well enough alone.
Right, but there's no Charlie. You don't need to cheer up.
Yeah. Some stuff I feel like they remake and they just destroy it. There's been a lot of stuff that they've done like that, and they've been doing a lot of remakes lately, which has kind of been annoying.
Since forever.
Yeah, it's annoying. Stop. But they're really like trying to remake over the classics now.
Like they're trying to do Harry Potter over again.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Like the whole series over
Yeah.
again?
I think they're thinking about doing a TV show.
JK?
A Harry Potter TV show.
JK is involved?
I don't know.
She has to be.
Right.
But she did too many things. People don't want to mess with her.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just take her idea and remake it over. I'm sure that's the problem. She has to be involved in some way.
I don't know. A lot of money.
It is a lot of money. People loved Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wouldn't watch a TV show.
Why not?
I probably would.
If it was like Game of Thrones level, you'd watch that.
Yeah, maybe.
Like with the budget and everything.
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to watch Legends. I need to get back on watching
Nerd stuff.
Legends. Yeah, I got to download the Netflix app on my phone so I can finish watching Legends because I started it and I didn't finish it. I'll watch something for a while and then
Lose interest.
I'll lose interest. Yeah, just because sometimes these series go for so long and they start replaying the same storylines over. So it's like, man. But Legends is good because it was a spinoff of Vampire Diaries. So she was like the one kid that was like she was like the baby in the series, and then now she's all grown up and she's doing her own thing. So I kind of watched that. But yeah, they replay the same storylines. You kind of get tired of it. But I never finished stuff.
No.
We got to finish Succession, and then we have to watch Mediterranean Below Deck today. You said we could watch one episode.
Did I?
Yeah.
Nah,
You said we could watch one episode today. And then I know once we watch that one episode, you're going to be like, we got to see another one.
Not gonna do it.
And then we're going to see another one. And then we're going to be back in the series. So, yeah, you agree? That's funny. But, yeah, that remake of Willy Wonka is kind of frustrating. I don't want that.
It'll be good. I've got faith in this.
Okay.
I think it'll be good. Willy Wonka for us all.
And you watched the new Bird Box movie last night?
Bird Box Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's too scary.
It wasn't scary. It grabbed your attention until you fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool because you see the original one. The problem with this Bird Box movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know why the thing is called Bird Box?
No.
Because the original movie was Sandra Bullock,
Mm-hmm.
right? They have this box with bird. There's these creatures that whenever you see them, you go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And birds notice that they're around before anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So they keep this box of birds.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever the birds freak out in the box, then they know to put on their blindfolds and stuff
Mm-hmm.
so they don't look at the things.
Mm-hmm.
But this new Bird Box Barcelona
Mm-hmm.
had no bird box in it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think that's weird?
Yeah, so why they call it Bird Box?
I don't know. Because the first one was called Bird Box.
Yeah.
And it's a continuation of the story. But there was no box with birds.
Well, maybe they didn't think it out because they had the dogs blindfolded.
Right.
Maybe it should have been called Dog Box.
Dog Box. A Bird Box story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I thought it was you like the scary stuff sometimes. I don't like the stuff.
I don't think that it was scary.
It was
though.
it was pretty intense though.
Yeah, they get tense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's too much for me. I don't like the all the surprises. Like, yeah, it'll make you like jump a little bit sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our own bird situation that's constantly going on. These birds out of control here.
The pigeons outside the door.
They're out of. Oh my God, they're so.
They scared me the other day.
That's
I
what
was
I've been
coming
trying to
home.
tell you. They've
I
been
was coming home,
doing.
and then the guy goes and like scared me. 'Cause it
Oh,
was right by
sometimes
my feet.
Sometimes they freak out and they start flying and they panic and they start flying into the windows and the doors and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on? And then yesterday you're bringing me to work. I see the bird. Okay, so these birds have nowhere to land and they just flap on stuff and they'll just be there and then eventually fly away.
Right.
The bird has nowhere to land. He's on the side of Kirk's window, flapping around on his window. And I look at the guy next to us, and the guy is staring directly at you because he's looking at this bird flap on the side of your car. Like, what is happening right now? This old man, I was like, Kirk, look over there. He was like, no, I don't want to
I'm
look
looking.
over there.
Yeah, because I saw the bird.
I was like, I saw the bird too, and then I saw the guy staring at it,
Uh-huh.
and then it just flew off. But it's
Right.
just such an odd place for a bird to like try to land.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Yeah.
It's interesting. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Sweet Gravy Podcast. If you have any questions or suggestions, please go to sweetgravypod@gmail.com. You can also check us out on YouTube and every other streaming platform.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye-bye.